Alright, everybody, and welcome back to the Hogwarts Legacy Let's Play. I do thank you guys for your patience. I know that I was supposed to have an episode come out on Wednesday. In fact, this episode was supposed to come out on Wednesday. But I had things come up that had to be taken care of, and didn't really have time to do the recording. So, in response for that, you guys are getting a double feature. About an hour or so after this episode comes out, so probably before anyone will have a chance to finish watching the episode, the next episode will also be coming out. So, let's get into the game here. I was able to do a little bit of look around online and figure out what we needed for that task with the professor. So let's get this loaded up and we'll see about going ahead and getting the side mission that we're on done. And then we're going to go and do the herbology task. Let's see here. Track quest. I wish I had some better spells for dealing with these frogs. Okay. Do I have Depulso? Trying to remember here. Oh, there's Depulso. So then I need. There we go.
Protego! Stupid one. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo.
Ow.
Stupid one. Defendo.
Huh. I'll need to find an airborne enemy.
Nothing over here.
Oh, those are goblins. Alright, what's over here?
Levioso. Defendo. Confringo.
Huh, I didn't know you could do that.
Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Defendo.
Alright, Doug Bog, grab your loot. I don't think the spider dropped any loot. And let's go up here and do the side mission. Huh, so, treasure cave in
I
here.
should investigate.
Don't know if I even have the abilities necessary for this place. Oh, hey, cool. An equipment upgrade, which means something I can sell for money. Because I need money to buy a Mandragora. Or Mandrake. Because I can't grow them at the moment.
Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Defendo.
Okay.
Protego. Levioso. Confringo. Depulso. Defendo. Protego. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso.
Okay, I did not see that that was a red marker.
Confringo. Depulso.
Is that Inferius wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph.
Now that I can make infinite potions, I really don't care.
Confringo. Depulso.
Nope. We're gonna break contact for the moment. Oh wait, that's right, I know. I forgot. Okay, why are you not letting me go into sneak mode when I'm invisible? That's annoying. Okay. Okay, so what? Am I supposed to start this engagement from fucking nowhere? Why do you gotta give me dueling feats that you know I can't do?
Levioso. Accio.
The level's not a problem here. Alright, this guy doesn't know I'm here. I should be able to knock him out.
Petrificus totalis.
Alright, if I work my way around, there's an Inferi who doesn't know what the hell he's doing up on that hill. Maybe I can get him? I don't know a way to break combat without breaking the dueling system. Okay. You very obviously know where I am. Kind of.
Petrificus totalis.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can work our way over and down behind these guys. They are just walking along the path where they last saw me. Okay, so we can't combat roll while we're stealthed. That's kind of gay.
Petrificus totalis. Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Haha. Got my mission. Only cost me 3 invisibility potions because this game does not let you break aggro by going invisible. I don't know, man. Seems kind of gay. And for the love of God, we're talking about the undead. They're not exactly the sharpest tools in the shed. They have a target, and then they don't.
This
They
mentions
should
in
not know
theory,
what to do.
and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Yeah, I think we've gotten all the loot from around here. Something behind the tree? Nope.
Revelio.
Oh.
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
Alright. Well, that should be good enough. And so if we go over here. Bum ba dum ba dum. And travel.
A galleon?
Well, one day I hope to.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I
Sorry,
regret
but you
to
have to
say
be
that
honest.
Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
Better to know he's dead than to think he just left you and went off somewhere.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Alright, so... quest. Breaking camp. Goes to our love. I'll have to take a look for that later. For now, in order to get the other levitation charm, I need to acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake of multiple enemies simultaneously. Alright, so we need to go to Hogsmeade. And specifically, I need to go to the crazy old shop up here. Where was it? Oh yeah, it's the one up there. No, not track. Teleport, please. And that sound lets you know that it's time for this sponsored segment from just talking out my ass. You know, nobody would give me a sponsorship for anything. My channel is entirely crude memes and gameplay from video games with very bad jokes. Let's see here. Now, which way do I need to go for where I need to be? Oh, nope. Gotta go this way. Yep, there's the crazy lady's cottage, where she sells all the dangerous, totally not OSHA-approved plants. The fun ones. Chinese chomping cabbages, venomous tentaculas, mandrakes. Okay, never mind. I thought this was the place. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Daggum. Okay, dokie. I still don't have a broomstick, so I have to do this the old way. That is on my list of things to get, as I need a broom. Which reminds me, I need to make sure all my best gear is equipped. No one really cares about wand handles, but okay. Actually, I kind of like that one. I really hate the equipment system in this game.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
One point of defense. I'm not holding on to it.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Alright, so just to buy all of her seeds, I'm going to need 25,000.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Okay, so I need 25,000 to buy all of her stuff.
You'll not cast successfully if you don't first see it happen. Nothing warms a body like
Alright, and while I'm here, let's see here, where's the spell shop? Tomes and scrolls. We're just going to flick over here real quick and find out how much money I need for the other stuff. So right now we have a running total of 2,450 galleons that we need. Just for the seeds for the plants I need. That's an Alpha Warlock. Tomes and scrolls should be over here. Yep. Get through here, back onto the main drag, and it's right across the street. I may have the memory of a goldfish, but some things stick.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Okay, so... So I need a 3 medium, a pot, spellcraft, and the 2 large pot spellcraft. So that's 3,000. That's 6,000. So I need 8,450. We'll call it 8,500.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Ooh, that's going to be expensive. Quota. Alright, so I need to go do combat now, because I need to use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. And the easiest way to do that is to go break camp. So, actually, there's one of those camps directly outside of Hogsmeade. I don't even need to use the Blue Network.
Revelio certainly never revealed the charm of my potions, Professor, back when I was at school.
Class breaking camp.
You will regret How nice of you to stop by.
Oh yeah, whoops. There we go. So now we got a mandrake ready to go.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be.
Oh,
Wizards are running scared. There's quite enough of that.
What an unfortunate disappointment!
beer. Sadly, no one's free from the threat of spam calls.
This is sad. Really, it is.
Incendio!
I feel as though you're not even trying.
Potato! Stupefy!
This is impossible! I won't rest until you're dead.
That's okay.
Why can't I hit you?
Incendio! Potato! Stupefy!
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Incendio! Levioso! Potato! Stupefy!
You're not quiet enough.
Incendio!
Someone's you will regret coming. How nice of you to stop by. Are you sure you're not a mum?
Stupefy! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy!
When are you going to give up?
Well, Stupefy! Defender! Confringo! Stupefy!
Mistake.
Depulso!
You won't get away with that.
Ooh, this shouldn't take long.
Potato!
Get
Stupefy!
accustomed.
Confringo!
I shall avenge your death.
How nice of you.
Stupefy! Levioso! Depulso!
Over here. I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau. Why drag this out longer than necessary? I won't rest.
Potato!
Stop it.
Confringo! Stupefy!
The coward.
Levioso! You're really Stupefy! Defender!
No!
Stupefy! Potato!
Why can't I hit you?
Confringo! Defender!
Okay, I was supposed to be using protection, but okay.
Stupefy! Defender!
I won't rest.
Stupefy!
Lucky that's all.
One count down, one more to go. Levioso!
Put me down!
Potato!
Someone be taken out now!
Confringo! Defender! Stupefy! Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Still netted me a ton of cash. And it completed one of my objectives for the herbology thing, so that's good. Sadly, this location does not give me any of the goodies. Oh well. And I know I've been burning through a lot of healing potions, but like the room of requirements with the random potion generators, every time it gives me a healing potion, if I don't have space in my inventory, they kind of just get stuck. So it's just easier to do this.
One less human to worry about.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I should equip my venomous tentacula. Now then, the real question is, can I find an explosive barrel here? Oh, catch and throw a disarmed weapon.
Gone on too long.
Ooh. Okay, I don't have Expelliarmus equipped. Okay, so we'll do Accio, Expelliarmus, Leviosa, and actually, if we're gonna do Accio, we'll do that. Alright, I'm gonna want to eliminate most of these guys, I think, before engaging.
I deserve better
Possible.
than patrol duty. Grapple, you are.
Come on. Wonder if I can slip up on them from this
I
other
see
side.
myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. No working for me.
Petrificus totalis.
Such arrogance. I have a problem. You will be coming here. How nice of you to stop by.
They're reacting to a threat that they can't even detect.
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Petrificus totalis.
Not quiet enough. Can't handle a little altercation.
Okay.
Where did they go?
Expelliarmus. Protego.
I'll bury you in the deepest forest.
Stupid.
Child!
Expelliarmus.
Damn it.
Why drag this out longer than necessary? Stop it!
Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Get accustomed to that! I was right not to be worried.
Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Protego. Stupefy.
Lucky, that's all!
Ow.
Make you pay.
Fine.
Assignment's all finished. Incendiary.
I won't let. Such
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
All right. So with that done, that's the dueling feat done and the assignment done, and we just gotta go talk to Claire. Not a clean fight, but hey. I'll be honest, trying to keep track of combat systems in half a dozen games at a time is annoying. I'm amazed I can actually beat anything in this game, considering most of my time is spent playing Tarkov. And yes, I probably will make some Tarkov content eventually. Nothing else, I've seen one or two videos people put up on YouTube with how-tos where they seem to have missed one or two little vital pieces of information. And so I may make my own how-tos on how to do those things, but we'll see.
Poor customers.
Can't say I'm the greatest
Hello,
at the
Madame
game.
Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
Oh, I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly.
Yeah,
Ranrock
I
and
think
his
I made the
lot are
right choice in
unlike
telling
any
her about her
goblins I've
brother.
ever seen.
It makes the quest dialogue much more viable.
What do you
all
have
do
to
you
say?
have? I
Oh,
doubt she has
hello.
anything I need.
Thank you.
Oh,
Sincerely.
yeah, she just sells mongrel fur, fury, spider. Okay, yeah.
Thank
I
you
have
for
tons of
passing
those,
through.
and I can get more anytime. Okay, so that quest is done and does not need to be touched. Done and dusted, one might say. Dog bogs are easy. Alright, so, let's go and talk to the professor. Now, the south wing should be... Nope, not the south wing. Greenhouses, there we go. I need to talk to her, get Wingardium Leviosa, and then see what the next main story mission is. Because I do have to progress through some main story missions just to get access to more stuff, like the beast taming ability, or capturing ability, which is also a very good moneymaker. Yeah, she seems to make a lot of things rise. Alright, we'll talk to her in a moment. Okay, that's just like something to be levitated or pulled. Okay. You keep walking around the room, but okay.
I've completed my assignment, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Alright, so it's a more powerful Leviosa charm. Cool. Oh, Okay, so it's not like what I was having to do before using Leviosa, then Accio. This lets you just pick something up and haul it. Okay, perfect.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa.
That also explains all the stuff that's in here in her place. Oh, it's a utility spell. That makes no sense because it should also... Oh, okay, that's why. In that case, it can go in place of my chameleon magic
In the
for that.
greenhouse. I've set some plates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Sadly, it doesn't let you throw them, but make do with what you got. Okay, so this is the classroom. I want to go dip over here real quick and see if maybe the venomous tentacula's ever regrown. Not if they were in there, but in here. Nope, still. Oh well. The tentaculas do regrow. I think it's just like several days before it happens. Okay, so let's take a look at the quests. Flight tests and demanding delivery. I have to wait on those, require money. Ghost of Our Love. Well, okay, demanding delivery can be done without money. I just don't want to hoof it all the way to the bog north of Hogsmeade. I'd rather use a broom. Ghost of Our Love. Actually, wait a minute. Actually, I think I have the flute powder in her house. I could just go do that real quick. But then again, I could also just do the map chamber. You know what? We'll do the map chamber. If the episode runs a little over an hour, oh well. It'll buy me time to, while you're watching that, to make sure that the second episode's ready. So, we'll go ahead and we will go report to Professor Fig. Alright, so astronomy wing. And I need Fig's room. I find it funny they don't tell us what he actually teaches. Because he's not defense against dark arts, he's not history, he's not charms. He's not potions, he's not astronomy, he's not any of the classes we know at Hogwarts. So what the hell is he here to teach?
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Why do I get a feeling he was going to
the
tell me
map
something
chamber,
important?
by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
You know, maybe they need to fix the interaction geometry with his coat and his arm. There, now it's probably where it should be.
This looks promising.
Looks interesting is what it looks.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Now the question is how did that former
Hello,
student
Professor Rackham.
cause problems?
We placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
It's a Decepticon?
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Alright. More main story mission completion.
The knockback jinx flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Okay, that's definitely a must-do, because Flipendo is one of those insta-kill spells if it's used at the right moment. Grow and harvest Fluxweed. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Are you kidding me, lady?
Handy resource indeed.
I gotta go buy another Mandrake.
The freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Great. So I gotta go do a task for... more money. Why are you people giving me missions that require me to spend money? This is just bullshit, man. Okay, is there anything in here? Oh yay, a slightly better hat. Which I'm immediately going to turn off. I don't even have enough money to buy the Mandrake. Let alone enough money to buy the broom. I really would like to have Flipendo and Glacius before I go into the next thing. Alright, so it looks like we're doing the delivery. Screw it. Hogsmeade, please. Where's the potion shop? It's there. Yep, we're doing Pippin's delivery, because I need money. Yes, sometimes video games turn you into a bit of a money slut. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's when if the money is there, you do not care. You'll do anything.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Alright, can I sell you some gear?
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Well, that would be handy, having access to more recipes, but it's still going to be burking annoying. Oh wow, never mind. This is definitely not a place I've been to. I can get close, though. And then we'll just have to go south on foot and kill anything between us and the objective. Because I need money. This wouldn't be so bad if they let you sell
Like a
things.
place right out of a storybook.
Like if I could sell potion ingredients or if I could sell monster materials, this would be so much easier. But no, the only ways to make money is by selling creatures you captured or by selling equipment that you find in chests. And there's only a finite number of chests to loot. Or I guess technically there are the eyeball chests, but I've already cleared out all the eyeball chests in Hogsmeade. And I don't know... I could try tracking down more eyeball chests in Hogwarts, but that's only going to get me a small amount of money. I mean, nowhere near the money that I need. I would need like 13 eyeball chests just to take care of what I need for herbology seeds and spellcrafts. And that's not even getting started on some of the other things I need.
Accio!
Oh, there's the door. Boom.
This looks intriguing.
Can't remember if I was able to get the loot out of this place.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, that's right.
Confringo.
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, that's a neat puzzle. I like that. 5 points for the developer. You guys are still 500 points in the fucking hole for some of the other game mechanics and systems, but I'll give you points on that one. That was actually kind of cool. I guess technically I probably could have done that with Accio earlier. I just didn't see... Ooh, Horklump. Yes, I need Horklump. Oh yeah, I forgot this treasure vault has a bunch of it growing around it. Still nowhere near what I need. I need like 500 of that stuff. All right.
Incendio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Petrificus totalis.
Okay. What's in here, pray tell? A bunch of creepy shit. Doodah. Doodah. Sorry, that's kind of fun. Okay, that's just like a utility lean-to. Any flue flames along this Dagnab road? Not till I get to Cambridge. I hate this quest. Well, we'll make the delivery. We'll see about buying between Glacius and Flipendo. Not really sure which one I need more. I mean, Flipendo does have tons of uses.
Leviosa. Leviosa.
Okay. I just gotta wait for my Leviosa to be off recharge.
Leviosa. Defender.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot when their tongues levitated, Defendo is pretty much a one-shot. Hey, works for me. Okay, challenges menu. Now it's collections. Challenges. Combat challenges. Defeating Dugbogs. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I forgot. Defeating these guys gives you traits. Namely, the traits that allow you to deal more damage to them. Or protect you from them in the case of anti-venom. Wait, what? Okay. I don't really care about cosmetics. Cosmetics are useless. Dugbogs definitely seem to be more worthwhile to kill. Out of curiosity, what's the challenge rewards for killing wolves? There should be... Okay, so the next one gives me... Yeah, it's just protection from wolves. I really could care less.
Leviosa.
Half a second late.
Leviosa. Defender.
Yay, more dueling feats done. I probably should do more of those fights just to get the dueling feats, because the dueling feat rewards are a little different. Actually, wait a minute. Dueling feat rewards still just cosmetic? Dueling feats. Okay, I see. Yeah, dueling feats are cosmetics. So yeah, actually, never mind. I don't care about dueling feats. If there's an initial reward of experience or something, sure. That load-in is just horrible.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Now, mind you, you've seen the load-in stuff happen, and I've had to turn down settings on the system, in the game, in order to get this to perform at 60 FPS reliably, especially in cutscenes, because they seem to tank frames and cutscenes for some godforsaken reason. But the game can't even keep the graphics rendered while I'm in the menu. As soon as I back out, it has to reload the graphics from scratch. It's like, why?
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
You're a stuck-up bitch.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well.
Okay.
I shall let
Deal
Mr.
with
Pippin know I
unsavory
delivered
types.
the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
Presumably she has recipe. Nope, she doesn't have any recipe. That was like my entire reason for kind of wanting to talk to you, was the fact that you might have recipes that I didn't
This will do
have.
just fine. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate
Lady, you are
it.
so annoying. Okay, so return to Perry Pippin. Hogsmeade. I'm not even gonna bother trying to go to that. Alright, travel. We'll get this turned in and then we'll go ahead and cut the episode there, and we will pick up in the next one. This better give me enough money to buy my broom and a mandrake.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Considering the Dugbog problem between here and there, and then having to put up with that annoying, can't understand normal thinker, I think I was justified in my money request. Alright, so that gets me about 1,000 galleons. Which at the very least will get me my broom and get me Glacius. I may be able to get a Mandrake and get Flipendo as well, we'll see. Either way, for now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to save the game here. And I will catch you guys in the next one. If, of course, you end up running into any ideas, questions, concerns, vaguely dirty limericks, etc., please leave them below in the comments, and I will check them out. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.